Right, so before we go and actually create our first NFT, we need to do some initial setup. And you should start on this as early as you can. Some of these steps can take a while. The first thing you need is to be a member of an exchange. There are many different exchanges out there like FTX, Gemini, Binance, Coinbase. I'm using Coinbase in this case. And what the exchange does is it lets you buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency. So in this case, you can see here, I have purchased about $1,300 worth of Ethereum, or Ether as it's more colloquially known. That is the currency we're going to be using on the Ethereum blockchain when we're making and selling our NFTs. So I needed some Ether. So I set up a Coinbase account. I linked it to my US bank account since I'm an American citizen, and I took some money from that bank account and converted it into Ethereum through the exchange. So now that that's done, we also need to set up a wallet. And Coinbase can operate like a cryptocurrency wallet. You do have a wallet address in Coinbase, so you can send and receive money. But for the purposes of using OpenSea and Rarible, we're actually going to use a browser plugin called MetaMask. So this is a crypto wallet and a common gateway application that gets you into blockchain-based apps like the Sandbox, like Decentraland, and the marketplaces like OpenSea and Rarible. So we need to have MetaMask installed. You can see I've already got it installed here. Make sure, by the way, when you set up MetaMask, that you write down your secret recovery password. So there's actually two passwords for MetaMask. One of them is your standard password that you use to log in and use the wallet, and one of them is a recovery passphrase, which is made up of about a dozen random words that MetaMask gives to you. If you lose that recovery passphrase and something happens, you have to reinstall the MetaMask plugin or you switch computers or whatever. If you don't have that original recovery phrase, then you can't get into your wallet. And if you can't get into your wallet, any money you had in there is then gone. So definitely make sure you keep your MetaMask password and, most importantly, random 12-word passphrase, keep those written down somewhere. Keep them written down somewhere safe so you don't lose them. So as things stand currently, I don't have any currency inside MetaMask. I actually have to take some of my Ethereum from Coinbase and move it over into MetaMask. But we'll worry about that in a few minutes. The first thing I'm going to do is log into MetaMask itself and then use that to log into Rarible so we can start making an NFT. So let's do that. Okay, so I've unlocked my MetaMask wallet here. Great, looks like everything worked. I'm now ready to go. This up here, this account ID, this is what I'm going to use later to get money into the wallet. But again, we'll save that step for a little bit later. I want to go over to Rarible. And if you find it by doing a Google search, it is this first one here. It's the rarible.com. That's the one we want to head for. That is the Rarible NFT marketplace. So let's get on over there. And you'll see right away that one of the differences between Rarible and any other site you might have signed up for is you're not going to use a phone number or an email or anything like that. You're going to create an account using your MetaMask ID, your wallet ID for your MetaMask Ethereum wallet. That's actually how you're going to sign into the site. And excuse me, my internet connection is a little bit slow. I'll fast forward through once the site has loaded. Great, so we've loaded up the site. I'm going to go ahead and click on sign in, and you'll see there are a number of different wallet apps you can use to sign in. There's a lot of different wallet apps out there right now. MetaMask is one of the most popular, which is why I'm using it for the tutorial. So I'll choose sign in with MetaMask. You can see right away it links to that account one, my MetaMask account. Next, okay, connect, and that will connect us up to Rarible. And of course I have to agree to the terms of service. Once I do that, I'm in, and now we can go about buying and selling NFTs. So you'll see right away there's a button up at the top that says create. So I click on that, and this will allow me to create either a single one-off item, which is an item that there's only one copy of anywhere in the world. That's the rarest type of NFT you can create. Or I can create what's called a multiple, in which case I have an NFT that's part of a set. So similar to like a limited edition collector's item, I might have 100 or 1,000 copies of my NFT that I've minted. Typically what you'll be doing for individual pieces of art is you'll create a single NFT collectible. So I'll click on single and wait a minute for that to load up. And then I have to choose my asset. And you can see there's a limit right now of 100 megabytes, but it can be pretty much any common format: PNG, GIF, WebP, MP4, or MP3 audio. So I could make a song into an NFT, I could make a video file into an NFT, an animated GIF, or a PNG image. So what I've done from Blender is export to PNG. So that's what I'm going to upload. So in my case, what I have is a PNG. So I'll click on choose file. And after digging around for a bit, I've found all of my old renders. The one I want to turn into an NFT is this one here, Donut Cup 06, our glowing radioactive donut. Click open, loads it up there. And then I have the option to open it for bids, create a timed auction, or set a fixed price. And you'll see right here, there is a service fee for processing your order. So if someone buys this, some of the money goes to the Rarible platform. If you're an artist and you're going to be doing this a lot, you might want to set up a collection. In my case, I'm just creating this as a one-off, so we'll put this into Rarible singles. You can actually also set up some extra assets that go along with the NFT, which get unlocked or shared with the purchaser once they transfer the money to you. So if you wanted to maybe have a behind the scenes video or a making of video or some additional documents or high-res copies of the NFT that the user can unlock after they buy your copy, then you would turn on this unlocked when purchased option here, unlock once purchased, and that extra content would then become available to the buyer. In my case, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that off. I'm just selling this one item. There's no extra additional stuff that I want to give to the buyer. I then need to give it a name and a description. I can also set a royalty amount, which is pretty cool. If someone resells the NFT later, I will receive a percentage of that sale. So let's stick with the default 10%, and I'll say Donuts of Chernobyl as the title. And I'll say what I imagine a radioactive donut might look like. All right, so there we go. So Donuts of Chernobyl, what I imagine a radioactive donut might look like. And then there are some advanced settings down here. I can set properties and sizes and alt text. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to go ahead and hit create. And you'll see already it's complaining. So we go up, we have to give this thing a price. Given the current value of Ethereum, I really don't want to charge too much for this item. So let's go ahead and make this thing maybe be worth about that much, which is roughly $5 US. So I've set my price to $5. I can then scroll back down, create item. Great, and so now when we're in step 2 here, to mint or create the NFT, we have to sign this request. So I click sign, that's going to actually authorize us to make the NFT. And you can see we now have to sign again to put it on sale. I'll go ahead and do that. Click sign. And it was created. And you know what? Actually, I did not have to pay a gas fee. So normally there's a fee that you pay for minting an NFT or for processing a transaction. It looks like Rarible took care of that for me. So I actually got to create this for free, which is pretty cool. So now that I've done that, I can make another NFT or I can view my NFT. I can go check it out, see how it's doing in the marketplace. And if I'm feeling a little boastful, if I want to show off to my friends, I can even post this to Twitter or Facebook or Telegram or even send an email. I'm not going to do that. I'll just click on view NFT and we'll go see my brand new NFT that's on sale for $5. And there we go. I can remove it from sale if I want or share it with other people or just leave it up and see if anybody wants to buy. And that's it. We've now created our first NFT on Rarible. That's really all there is to it.